Yeah, it's your boy Danny J. Quick, and I'm here with Kyron Silva. And we want to thank you for joining the Four Tales podcast.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.
We're about to talk some comics and get a little bit controversial. Everything from indie books to movie deal level commercial. With no rehearsals when we converse to coerce you. And then we do the quick takes and try to get to the person. So join us and get your comic book a few more sales once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales. Once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics, in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions, respectfully brings to you the 174th episode of the Four Tales podcast. I am your host, Kyron Silva from Taurus Comics. I didn't think of this one today. Across the way is the reddish-blue writer of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quick, and together we are your two award-winning blurred comic creators here to help you find your next favorite comic. We are live on the Age of Geekdom Network via Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. So if you're listening or watching us live, thank you for your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and review this podcast because all your positive reviews and interactions help us reach a bigger audience. And Instagram, apparently. I got that to work. I don't know.
That's new.
It says it's going to it, but
that's new.
Know.
That's
right.
That's an accomplishment. I think you should also just default to Violet Vigilante. No.
This is okay. I'll do the Violet. I've done Violet in the past, but you're not the Vigilante. You're the writer of the Vigilante.
I kind of am a vigilante sometimes, though. Especially when I go online and cause drama. I'm
sorry, you're just the writer.
Yes, that's literally. We know this because I backed the Kickstarter.
Yes. No, I'm not changing. I'm gonna do what I want to do with my intro. When you host the show, you can name yourself whatever you want. You want to host the show next week?
No, I do not.
Okay,
no, I do not. How many episodes do you think we'll go to on this podcast?
I have no idea. What's up, Daryl? I have no idea.
Daryl Murphy in the building.
I have no idea. I do want to actually, since you mentioned that, I do want to give a big shout out to friend of the show, Dan Bethel.
Dan Bethel.
He's co-hosted the show. He's been on our special episodes, and he's also been a guest. And his podcast co-host, Andrew, they have a podcast called A Podcast for All Intents and Purposes, as you know, because we talked about it.
Yep.
They just did their very last episode today.
Oh, really?
After 11 years.
I just asked them about that literally a week ago, right?
Yeah. Well, it was 2 weeks ago we talked to him, so yeah.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago I mentioned it. Dang, is it my fault?
It's your fault. It's your fault. No, no, it's not your fault.
Did I end the podcast?
You ended the podcast.
Weird questions?
You did. No, they've been talking about this for a long time because the way their lives are right now with work and extracurricular stuff. And just the way society is, they just don't have the energy. And after 11 years, 11 years is a damn long time.
That is a minute. Yeah.
That's
true.
So to answer your question, I don't know how long we're going to be doing this. As long as your kids constantly scream in the background and it's funny to me, I'll keep doing it, though.
I can't even take myself off mute. Can't even take myself off mute.
That's it. Show's over. Show is over. All because of Danny's kids. Show's over.
No, man. I just want a peaceful situation. But I understand, like you were saying, being able to just have energy and peace is definitely a goal. So
Mm-hmm.
If they need to shut the podcast down to do that, then
Yeah. I do also want to give a shout out to Dan Bethel for starting a new podcast today. Also, he literally did start a new podcast.
What's this one called? For all purposes and intents.
No, I don't remember I don't remember the actual name. But what it is, it's a show with him and like two or three other people where they actually talk about video games,
Mhm.
video game books. So it's not books about video games, but it's more about people that write video games about or write books about video games. Like they make their
Oh,
own lore, things like that.
okay.
So yeah,
Hey, I like it.
I
Hey,
know.
if it's entertaining for them, I'm all for it.
You writers are just constantly writing, dude.
Well, we actually have a writer on the show today
We do
who's been writing a lot.
a lot.
I talked to him earlier today, and he's only been making comics for about 3 years,
Hmm.
but he already has 15 Instagram pages
What?
and 2 websites,
What?
and I think he's written like 200 stories already. So
Damn.
bring him in. Kevin Davis in the building. What's happening?
Wait,
What's up, man? How you guys doing?
it's not Ryan. I thought it was Ryan. Do we have the wrong guest?
It's Kevin Ryan Davis.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
actually
it's
sounds
okay.
really dope.
Actually,
as a
that's
name.
actually not bad at all. Actually, that's actually sounds better than my actual middle name. I might actually
Yeah.
take that. I'm gonna trademark
Ryan
that.
Davis.
Kevin Ryan
No,
Davis.
there's
That's
a-
my new name. Yeah.
Isn't there
Kevin Ryan.
a comedian Ryan Davis? I think that's why I said it.
Oh yeah, there is. Or Ryan Davies, isn't it?
Something like that.
Oh man.
But anyway,
But Kevin Ryan Davis could be like your stage name. you know?
yeah.
Heck,
See,
I might use
KRD.
that, though.
we just
Yeah.
made up something.
Right.
We just made
Yeah,
up something.
I actually like that. I'm gonna trademark that.
Okay. All right.
Well, welcome to the show. Tell our audience about you a little bit, man. For anybody who hasn't ran into your work before, give them a quick rundown of your time in comics and what are you here to talk about?
Well, first, my name is Kevin Ryan Davis. Just kidding. My name is Kevin Davis. But yeah, like you mentioned earlier, I've been in comics for 3 years now, and I haven't written 200 comics. I'm currently writing 200 scripts right now
Mm.
because I legit go back and forth between stories in my universe that I'm creating. Um, and I'm here to just talk about comics and have fun with you guys. I started out actually writing novels first before I got into comics because one, I didn't know what the hell what comics was at first because I didn't grow up reading comics.
Mm.
I didn't start learning about comics until 2020 when I found out about that Marvel and DC were comics before there were movies and TV shows.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I watched their animations like the old school Spider-Man, the X-Men, and their current stuff. And then I just checked out their digital comics. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like their comics because I checked out their digital products just to get a feel for them. And then I found out about independent comics when Ace Blade showed up on my For You page on TikTok. And
It's always
and-
Ace Blade. Ace Blade is the gateway drug apparently nowadays to indie comics.
Hey,
Yeah.
hopefully
I started off with
Yeah.
Ace Blade and I just can't stop from there. I got the itches now.
y'all got any more than Ace Blades? Yes,
Yeah.
you do, actually.
But
But
we got a lot more coming out.
what's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
What was do you remember the first comic book you read, Kevin?
The very first one was actually a Hellboy comic from Dark
Oh.
Horse.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my very first one.
I mean, Dark Horse is considered indie, even though Hellboy is one of the more popular
Yeah,
independent properties.
yeah, that's where I bought it from. I don't know. So that's where I found Hellboy was from Dark Horse. So that was
you
actually where
don't consider Hellboy indie or Spawn, Kyron?
Wait, okay. No, you said Dark Horse is an indie publisher, and they're not.
They're not. Why would you not consider them indie?
They're more like Penguin House and Lunar, where they're closer to being a distributor than actual publisher.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know
I
that.
didn't
I thought
either.
Like they don't have their own property; they just license everything out from other people, basically.
Oh,
They have
actually,
like a couple
Oh,
that they don't really create their own work.
Oh, see, I didn't
my
know that.
understanding.
I learned something new today.
I never knew that. I thought they was an independent publisher too. I never knew that.
I mean, if you want to consider a publishing company that's been around for about 50 years and has licensing deals with movie studios and whatnot, and yeah, then I guess so.
Good point.
Okay.
Good point.
Good point.
I was like, valid, valid. But yeah, that was my first
So,
comic. But that was my
what
first comic was Hellboy. Yeah.
I know, and I know this because I've talked to you over the years, and I know that also because I talked to you earlier today that you're a fan of horror. So was it the design of Hellboy? Do you think that drew you to it, or the name Hellboy? What was it that drew you specifically to Hellboy for it to be the first comic book that you read?
A bit of both, honestly. What's the name? And when I saw that the design of it, I was like, I'm gonna check that out. And plus, I saw the movie before I knew it was even comics.
Oh, okay.
So that's the other thing. So I was already a fan before I was a fan, if that makes sense. So
He's a
yeah,
fan. He's a fan. He's a fan.
yeah. So yeah.
Damn. All right. So forget the past. What's going on now with your company? What are you making right now? What's the book that you're making?
So my main series is called Arcfire. I just released issue 2 of Arcfire. It's on my website now at carasite.com. And my next book is called Hallowfien, which is one of my first horror supernatural stories I'm bringing out.
Okay.
And
Look at the image of that for right now.
yeah, Hallowfien is about so the lore is that Hallowfien is two brothers named Ethan and Evan. They're called the duplicate killers because they're twin brothers. They dress up as clowns going around social media to basically find their victims. They don't care who you are or where you're from. They're just going to pick someone random and just find you and track you down and kill you. And so the thing is, Ethan and Evan have been dead for years. So in the story Hallowfien, the question is how if they're supposed to be dead, how is there 2 new clowns around doing the exact same thing that they did? So it's like a cat and mouse thing where it's like trying to figure out, is this connected to Ethan and Evan, or is this like a copycat or cult somewhere, or is there something deeper in the story that you have to figure out?
So who's the protagonist in the story? Are we following a detective that's on the case, or are we following one of the victims?
Like, so when you post the pictures, you're actually be following a group of friends. Because these 2 clowns aren't just chasing one person, they're actually texting a group of friends this time around. So they're trying like to up the ante and like do something different than the original brothers did. So they're trying to get multiple victims at once, and so they're targeting that group of friends in college. And so now, there will be a detective in the story too that will help the friends try to figure out and try to crack the case of where these clowns are coming from. And it does get bloody. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now, when we say horror, is this more in the realm of It and Friday 13th type horror, or is this more in the realm of Scream type horror, like supernatural to a thriller?
So Halloween is actually inspired by more Scream and Friday the 13th.
So like a mesh of the two in a way.
Yes. Yeah, because when I'm writing, I like to like mix things up and like I take inspiration from different movies, like their concepts, and try to mash them and make it my own original thing. So I take a little bit from here and try to take a little bit from there. So, but there will be like a supernatural element to the story too. So it's all the above. And I think this is actually one of my favorite stories I've actually written so far. Because I really challenge myself, like try to be something that you don't see before, and try to like catch you off guard when you get to read the story. So I say bit all the above.
So it's you should. Why is this not like on shelves now? Like Halloween was literally a week ago. You're supposed to put this out on Halloween. What's going on there?
Because I didn't bring that one out because Arcfire 2 was out first. Yeah, and also I wanted to take my time with Halloween because I don't want to just throw something out there and say, okay, here, grab it, without having the quality control over it.
Definitely don't throw something.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
and I always make the joke. I might be Kevin, but I'm not Kevin Feige. And I actually have quality over quantity over my stuff. So I
Oh
actually like to tell
wow,
my
wow,
guy.
shots
Feige
fired.
just catching strays, and he just sitting in his
Fire.
mansion. All of a sudden, bam, just hit it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm not finna just rush to throw something out without actually having proper quality over the story and over the art and everything actually set in place before I release it.
Now you said you already have issues 1 and 2 of Arcfire, and you have Hallowfien coming out. Are
Mhm.
these books in the same universe at all?
Yes, they are. They are connected. But the thing
Mm.
is, you don't have to read one book to understand the other. They're all standalone, but they are connected in the same universe.
Now, if you read all three, do you get more of the Kevin Davis universe? Like, do you get more lore out of it by reading all three, or
More lore? Or is it more
yeah,
lore or gore?
lore?
Lore. Yeah, kind of sort. I put like I put like little Easter eggs in there, so that should show they are connected in a way. But again, you can pick up either book, and you don't have to read the other one to understand the other one because they're self-contained, but they are in the same universe. And down the road, I do plan on doing like a crossover to show how they're connected, just to piece them all together. But yes, they are in the same universe.
All right, what about Skin Shifter? I saw Skin Shifter on your website earlier, and
Yes.
the art on that one looks good, and I really like the description of it. Um, Amaya Fitzgerald's life is thrown into chaos. Hold on, wait a minute. Amaya Fitzgerald's life is thrown into chaos when she becomes the target of a sinister entity known as the Jackal Bunny, sent by the Prince of Hell to claim her soul. Haunted by terrifying visions and plagued by unexplained events, Amaya must navigate a world of darkness and danger as she fights to protect her very essence from the clutches of evil.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. That's the best your mic has ever sounded.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. You should bring that closer all the time.
Oh, okay, leave it closer.
Oh my gosh.
No,
So is that one in the same universe, or is that the
Yeah,
next
they're
one
all
coming out?
yeah, they're all the same universe. It's the same
Okay.
universe. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I
Yes.
don't want to live in this. I don't. This is
yeah,
one universe I'm not visiting.
Yeah, because you know how people like do the superhero universes and like different type of things. I was like
Mhm.
me, I'm doing a mixture of everything, where it's horror, fantasy, action, thriller, even some drama in there. So my universes they're all connected, but I tend to write a lot more horror because it's my strong suit, as I told you earlier, and it's actually the most. It actually is. I have more fun writing horror and fantasy, honestly. And from Skin Shifter, I got inspired by the movie Split from M Night
yep.
Shyamalan. Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. Yep.
Shyamalan. So
Mhm.
that story is like my first alter ego story because I love alter egos. So Jackal Bunny alter ego human version is called Sabrina Jackal. Yeah, so Sabrina Jackal is actually a witch that was killed years ago, and went to hell. And so the Corpus Fiend, who is the Prince of Hell, sent her back, asked the Jackal Bunny to catch Amaya Fitzgerald and basically do his bidding. And so the story of Skin Shifter, you're trying to figure out why does he want Amaya so much, and like what's so special about her that he wants her soul so badly. Um, so yeah,
Okay.
so, yeah.
Now you said you didn't grow up on comic books.
Mhm.
So why go this route with your stories? I mean, you could have easily made these into a novel, an audiobook. What specifically about comic books made you want to make these?
Um, well, first, I'm a more visual person, so I wanted to not just write them out. I wanted to bring them to life. And plus, Skin Shifter actually is a novel first called Jacobani.
Mm.
So I'm translating my novel of Jacobani to Skin Shifter, and then I started out writing my novels at first, but I got so used to writing scripts and having so much more fun writing the script versions. And I was like, you know what? Let me just turn them to full-fledged comic because this is actually more fun to write than going back and writing like 200-page novel or 400 or whatever, where I could just outline the whole story and write them into a script. And I have so much more fun writing my scripts. Well, I'm slowly going back into writing novels though, because not everyone reads comics, so I'm still going to write novels. because I want to like reach different mediums, like because I want to get people reading because we have too much media today, and yeah, and I really just and also I fell in love with storytelling in comics by reading indie comics, so I just really wanted to like hone my craft in storytelling and bring it to life in comics.
Okay. Besides Ace Blade, what other comic books are you reading at this time?
Black Sands. Um, There's so many freaking titles. It's on my shelf right now that I just got done reading. Lumberjacks. I'm reading his graphic novel. I have to get your books. I
That's a
haven't
good
got
one.
yours yet.
Hey,
My
well,
books?
Starcore
Yeah,
is on Kickstarter right
yeah.
now.
About to
I have to
say.
get. I have to get yours. Wait, that's now. I remember. I have to get yours. I haven't get yours yet. But
No.
yeah, right now I'm currently reading Lumberjacks, reading his graphic novel.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a good one.
It
I might be
is.
a little biased, but that's a good one. Uh,
But yeah,
you
that's the
you
current one right
do you
now.
still live in Memphis?
I do. Yes.
Is there's a civil rights museum down there, right?
Yep. Downtown. Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's in Memphis. Is that where the boat thing happened? The thing with the
Talk about the
what was
chair and
the
and
chair
the
thing?
hangout.
Was that Memphis or where was that?
I don't think that was Memphis.
That wasn't Memphis.
I don't think that was here.
No,
No,
that was
okay.
No, that was somewhere. I think that was somewhere else. Yeah. I
But I
know
know
there's a lot
that
of there's a lot of history here, but that I don't think that was
that
here.
not that one. Okay,
No,
never
I
mind
don't.
then. I was trying to
I don't
think
think so.
what I know that's happened in Memphis. I know y'all got the Civil Rights Museum there, but
all right.
Yeah.
That was Montgomery.
that was Montgomery. I knew it was an M.
Okay. I
Okay.
was like, I knew it. I mean, it was close here. It was close by here, but it wasn't directly here.
Okay. Well,
No.
what's your favorite things to do out in Memphis?
Oof.
I know
Eat
you
barbecue.
because
Eat
the reason
barbecue.
barbecue.
That's
How
a
you
good thing
been?
to do.
How you been in North Carolina?
Not
I
yet.
have.
I have not yet. I have not yet.
I gotta get to Memphis to try y'all's barbecue, and you gotta come to Carolina to try our barbecue because
All right.
I
Nobody
know
coming to
Memphis.
California to try our food?
I'll come to California too. I want to come
I'll
there
come to
too.
California to try
All right.
something, but not barbecue.
Yeah, don't come here for barbecue. There is no okay.
Really?
In my section of California, there's no good barbecue. You got to go to
Oh
the Bay
wow.
Area, go to Oakland, get some good barbecue there.
Ah. Okay.
Now I'm asking Kevin because I know you said you haven't started doing shows yet, right?
Yeah.
But I know there's got to be some local shows or something. Ooh,
Oh yeah,
excuse me.
there is. I'm just now learning about them. Yeah, they're here. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
there's a horror con coming up this weekend. I think actually.
Of course, there's a horror show right
Yeah.
where you are.
So yeah. So that's the 8th and the 9th, I believe.
Okay. So do you
Uh,
plan on doing shows and things like that? I know me and Kyron always swear by, at least getting out there in your community.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We do about the same amount of shows now, but Kyron used to do more shows than I did.
There was a time that I was doing a show every other weekend for almost
Mhm.
the entire year.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes! Wow.
Now for some reason he's doing what I'm doing, just sitting back making content and
That's because people got me drawing
drawing
their books. I still can't believe I'm about to produce my 36th comic. That's wild, dude.
That's awesome, man.
36. That's freaking awesome.
I know.
That's dope. That's dope.
Man.
Credits, man. Credits.
With 4 ready to come out for next year too. So,
Yeah,
Oof,
nice.
nice. Heck yes.
that's dope.
Yeah,
So
wait,
if you're looking for an artist for one of these horror titles, there's a
No, I am booked right now.
that-
Unless you don't need it until like 2027,
Oh
I'm
my
booked
goodness.
for 2026 so far.
Well, that's
yeah,
good.
it probably won't be. It probably won't be to the back end of 2026. I'll contact
Right.
you.
Right. There we go. There
So,
we go.
yeah. But yeah, there's a horror con. I know there's a Memphis Comic Con Expo that happens here too. That I just found out about. And I found about random crafts fairs around here. So my sister actually went to a crafts fair that's here, and so I'm
Hmm.
like I surveyed there to see how they do like the vendorship and stuff, how they set up everything. So I've been going to crafts fairs and just nerding out and just being inspired and like I'm going to do this someday when I learn how to uh, organize everything together. So I'm like I've been surveying the land, see how things go, and it's been a blast, and I can't wait to get to go to my first Comic-Con. And I'm debating if I might cosplay my first Comic-Con. Just I freaking love cosplay. I fell in love with cosplay.
Okay.
And
Who would you go as? Who would you
that's
cosplay?
the question. I don't know. There's so many different decisions. I really don't know.
It's got to be somebody from horror. It's got to be somebody.
You could pick your own character.
Yeah,
just-
you could go.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. My sister said she thinks that I would have fun playing the Terrifier.
Okay.
Because she said that because one, I tend to scare her without trying. I'm there simply walking in the house, and she turns around and jumps. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm just walking, getting some water. She's like, boy, I didn't hear your feet. I'm just like, what the hell? I'm not doing anything. I'm not even trying this. I'm like, you know what? I can be a good freaking scare actor without even trying. Like, I can get paid without even trying.
Gotta try to be. But they do. Hey, that is a good job though, man. We went to one of the little haunted house things. Bro, they be committed to the roles, man. I tell you.
And the funny thing is, my sister is a former scare actress. She played a witch at her college. She played a witch one year for like the Stephen King horror house. That was the thing that year. Another year, I think she played a clown, and I forgot the other one she played. But I was like, I'm going to play a scare actor someday. I don't know where or when, but I am definitely going to play a scare actor. And I might actually go with her advice and do Terrifier, because that would be so freaking fun wearing Terrifier. So that might actually be my cosplay as Terrifier. So.
All right, this is bugging me. I gotta ask this, or it's gonna bug me. What are those images behind you? I know that I see Scooby Doo.
That's definitely Scooby Doo.
That's definitely Scooby
for sure.
And the one to the left, I think, is your character, right?
This is Arcfire.
Okay, yeah.
This is Skin Shifter.
Skin Shifter.
This is Skin Shifter.
I couldn't see the full image. Okay,
you painted those?
No, my friend who loves my story, she painted these for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she was going to send them. She was going to send it to me for free, but I was like, no, I'm gonna pay you for it because shipping is crazy right now. So I paid her for these. So yeah.
Are you a big Scooby Doo fan?
Yes, I am.
That's very sweet of her, but yeah, I was gonna say like the themes are a little broken up there. You got the werewolf, you got the Skin Shifter, and then you got Scooby. I mean, it's kind of the same, kind of in the same vein, but
Scooby is very scary.
At least you know I have balance. At least I know I have balance somewhere. So
right.
But yeah.
No, that's awesome. That's
awesome.
Yeah,
I'm a big Scooby Doo fan. I've seen all the movies. I've seen each show that came out. So yeah.
Actually, here I'm gonna if I can find it. I have a commission I did of Scooby Doo. Here it is.
Oh wow,
that is so cool.
This was a few years ago. I did
this sketch cover.
Dude, that is so freaking cool.
This is when they had the whole Shaggy was all ultra powered.
Oh yeah.
Time. I never got that.
I don't like scary Scooby though. I don't like him with the red eyes and the sharp teeth.
They wanted it scary.
I don't know about that.
Dude, scary Scooby is dope as hell, man. Come on, Danny.
No.
All right. So glad you like Scooby.
Yeah, Scooby. I mean, Scooby's one of those iconic characters. I think so. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, what's up? Well, what's up for you next? What do you got coming down the pike? Like you say, I know we got Skin Shifters, and I know you're writing, man. I know you got ideas. We talked earlier about how we both get a lot of ideas. So, what do you think you're gonna put your energy into next?
Well, for my next one after Hallowfien is I'm working on a zombie saga called Terminus. So that's my first zombie saga I'm working on. Issue 1 is based in Argentina. I know random spot I put the story. I don't know why, but it made sense. One, because right. One, I did that because the artists that's actually doing Terminus are based in Argentina, and they are the characters in the story. And when they asked me how do I want them to draw the main characters, I said, draw yourself.
Like you.
You. Draw yourself. I was
draw what you see.
I literally said, look in the mirror, draw yourself. And so that's one of the stories. And I'm working on a holiday horror anthology called Jollified.
You said a holiday horror anthology?
Yes.
Okay. We did one of those holiday spirits, we did.
Yeah, basically like that. So I call it Jollified.
Okay.
One of my friends, Dennis Knight, he always wanted to do a Krampus story. We had a random conversation one day, just having a casual creative conversation, talking about anything in comics, how much we hate a movie, how much we love a movie, how much Marvel sucks at times, how much DC sucks at times. Random conversation, and then
Yeah.
somehow we got to Krampus, and I said, "Pitch me your story. What you want to do? Like, what you want to do?" And he pitched me a story, and he wanted he tired of Mary Krampus.
Okay.
And at first, I was hesitant doing an anthology because I didn't know what the heck anthology was or how to do it until I saw like other people do like Travis Gibb
That was good.
and with this anthology. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look into it. I might think about it. And
There you go.
then I my brain started going 1,000 miles per hour. I started getting ideas. I was like, oh fuck.
Now you got to
I'm
do
like,
it. Now
I'm
you
like,
got to do it.
I'm like, I need to stop joking around so damn much because I'm gonna end up doing it. Shit.
Mhm.
So his Mary Krampus is split into 3 acts. So his act one would be in volume one of Jollified, and I'm doing a story called Thankful Blood.
Okay.
So my story is where cabin in the woods, group of friends doing stupid shit. But they usually do like high school friends, but mine is more of a college group of friends coming together because they're from different colleges. They're about to graduate, and they want to spend time together for the holidays because it's the only time they can be together. But what they don't know is the land that they're going to is actually cursed by a witch from
Mm,
centuries ago.
Mm.
mm.
Is where
Hate it when
because
that happens.
yes, yeah, the witch cursed the land that if anyone comes on this land, they have to sacrifice someone in their friend group in order to be protected from the demon of that land. And so if you don't do that, the demon will just say, "Fuck it, I'm coming after all of you."
Mm.
Hmm.
So that's my story. And another friend of mine, David Howard, has a Valentine's Day story, which sounds like Valentine. If you know the movie Valentine's Day, what's the no Bloody Valentine? There we go. That's the movie, Bloody Valentine.
Valentine's Day
So that's
Massacre.
kind of like So that's kind of like his. Yes, I think that's like his. When I read the synopsis of his story, it's like that inspiration he got that from. So yeah, so I'm doing my first anthology. That's gonna be fun. It's
Awesome.
actually fun. It's actually fun now because Dennis sent me the Bible of his story. I'm loving it, and I'm outlining mine. I'm waiting for updates from David about his, and I have other stuff down the pipe that I can't keep off the top of my head because they're on my laptop, and I don't feel like talking about them just yet because they're yeah. I will say if you love Godzilla and like Kong, I do have a monster story of that too.
Ah
And
man,
so
see,
I
we
got
be thinking the same stuff. I
um,
just started developing a kaiju story just because
yeah,
I want to write something
yeah.
that
Oh my
that
God.
makes sense.
That's right. I also have my own vigilante story called Archinary coming
Okay,
down the pipe
Hmm.
too. Yes. So
Robin
I'm
Hood.
getting
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, so I'm getting to that vigilante era too. So I'm trying to get ease out a little bit from horror, get some action. I'm just
Okay.
but I'm still going back to horror because I love her. I love it so much.
I'm sure
Uh,
the spirit gonna show up in them books anyway. All right.
yeah,
Well, all right.
yeah.
Now it's my favorite part of the show. Quick takes. Kyron, when you're ready.
Quick takes.
I gotta get my guitar lessons. So I know you've seen the show before, Kevin, but Quick Takes is a rapid Q&A session where we grill our guests on their deepest, darkest secrets from the internet. I did some digging, and I actually talked to you earlier to get some ideas for quick takes. I don't know if you knew this, but I was actually sending Kyron my quick takes while I was talking to you. So ha ha ha. So some of these questions you'll definitely be ready for. So question number one. Uh you told me a story about level three. You being a level three writer. I want to know in 45 seconds, how do you go from level three to a level five?
Oof. Level 3 to level 5. Continue practicing. And study your craft, and just don't just Honestly, just don't give up writing. Just keep going and keep reading also, because I think reading also helps with your writing too, so you can learn different languages.
Mhm.
Um, that's really the best thing I can really say is continue reading, continue practicing, and just continue going.
Absolutely, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, question number 2. You talked to me also about your um the subject of mental health and how it's important. I was trying to figure out. Look, I saw your face, Kyron. I was trying to figure out how to say it.
Yeah.
But you're a big advocate for mental health, and I know you sent me a journal earlier. So how do you connect the two, journaling and mental health?
Well, first, I write from experience because growing up, I dealt with depression, I dealt with suicidal thoughts, and my mother told me to sit down and write your thoughts out in a journal. And she literally forced me. She said, "Boy, sit your tail down and write and get that crap out of your heart and get that crap out of your mind." Because she said, "I'm not raising a boy. I'm not raising a boy that's going to be an aggressive man someday."
Hmm.
So that's how I kind of put it together. And like I write from my heart, and I write from experience. And I was like, I'm telling you, and I like to be raw and real. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing to you. I'm just going to say how it is.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Question number 3. So clearly, you have a love for horror. Okay.
No,
I
I
want
don't
you
think
to.
he does.
If you
It's
do, I don't know. I can't tell. Um,
trying
in in
It's like
45 seconds, just tell us what is it about horror that you love so much and
oh
why.
God. Okay. So the reason I got into horror because one, it was from my dark thoughts. It was easy to cope with horror because I want to hide in the darkness. If I'm going to be honest, I didn't.
Hmm.
And horror, not to be weird, but horror is like my therapy, like to get my anger out. And like, not gonna lie, I kind of rooted for like the demons in in a lot of movies. 'Cause that I was a hatred person at first before I started growing up, and I just rooted for like the villains and a lot of stuff in a lot of horror movies. So yeah,
Okay.
Right, well, there it is. There's definitely a different answer right there.
yeah.
All right.
So
So,
yeah.
question number 4. Question number 4. You're also a fan of wrestling. Kyron's a big fan of wrestling. I used to love wrestling back in the day.
Mhm.
I want you to tell me who is your inspiration in wrestling, or where can you find inspiration in wrestling for what you do in comics?
Ooh, interesting. In modern day wrestling, don't do the crap they do in WWE right now. Um, because some of that stuff makes no sense at times. But my inspiration from wrestling, like in the Attitude Era, like Stone Cold, even Hulk Hogan, if I'm going to be honest, I really love their storytelling back in the Attitude Era. So I try to add that edgy, like the edgy type of storytelling a bit, like that brings the tenacity and fun into storytelling.
Mhm.
And also I try to add like a little drama to it that's like ease it up to have some fun with the art truth, or like even in AEW with the brother shoot
Edge.
uh no
Which
shoot Reach for the Sky Boy shoot
not
what's his,
Ricochet. Uh,
no Briscoe
hey, oh yeah, yeah,
Briscoe,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Briscoe
Briscoe,
World.
I would
Yeah.
have got.
yeah,
I
Mark
would have got.
Briscoe, that's
Yeah.
Mark Briscoe, yeah, so yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So for number 5, we always have our guests do a top 5 list off the top of their heads.
Okay.
And since you're a big fan of horror, I want to know your top 5 horror properties. So this can be, a movie series or a character from the movies, but your top 5 horror properties.
um One, The Thing, Evil Dead,
I watched that movie.
Halloween, um I say Scream. I would
Okay.
say Scream.
Ghostface,
Um, who was my other one? Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy
Hmm.
Krueger.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, if you didn't say Freddy, I was going.
yeah,
Gonna get
Nightmare.
Kyron to kick. I can't kick you off, so I was gonna get Kyron to kick you off. But anyway,
Yeah. Oh,
it's a tradition. Tradition on the
man.
show.
It is.
Every 4 episodes, I gotta get kicked off for something.
It's a tradition like no other.
You're right. Well, thanks for doing that for us, man. This week, Quick Takes has been brought to you by Gemini Comic Supply. If you put in a promo code AceBlade at your checkout, you'll get 10% off your entire order. Back to you, Kyron.
Thanks, Danny. Is that our new thing though? With that, is it you're gonna be like back to you, Kyron, every time? Like
I've literally said it for the past 100 episodes, bro.
okay.
Pretty much. I've seen each episode.
I've said
so,
it for like the last. I almost forgot. That's why I smiled, because I almost forgot to say it just.
We always forget to say our sponsor. I don't know why, but you always forget. Kevin, Ryan Davis, we appreciate you being on. We want to make sure our listeners and our followers keep up with your works and keep up with you in the future. So what's the best place for us to do that at?
You can find me on Instagram at I am Kevin Davis Official, and my business tags are in my bio on Instagram, so I don't have to name them all out. Like Daddy said, I got like 15 Instagrams. Facebook, I am Kevin Davis CEO, and TikTok, Kevin Side Studios, and my website at kevinside.com.
Okay. No undistinguished satire. We don't want any. We don't want the best viewers. We already had the best viewers, so no. Danny, where can people check you out?
If you want to find me, go on over to Kickstarter right now, man. We got Ballad of the Black Rose issues 1 and 2 over there. But if you want to get at me on social media, it's at the Ace Blade on all social media platforms. Where can people find you, Kyron?
All right, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this again. Here, look, y'all looking at me right here. I need y'all to go to this website right now. We got like 5 days left in this campaign. We're $173 away from goal. I need y'all to lock in, to get some of these rewards and push us past this goal. We are this close, y'all. This close. Don't make me wait until the last moment. Please just go to starcorecomic.com, back the campaign, share it with your friends, make them back it. You're gonna love the book. Trust me, you're gonna love the book, but we need to get there, and I need your help. All right,
let's do it.
All right,
that's right.
Oh yeah.
All right. After that, though, you can find me at TaurusComics.com. I'm at Taurus Comics on all social media platforms. And if this is the first time you ever checked out our podcast, you can go to our website, fourtailspodcast.com. You can listen to our previous episodes. You can buy merchandise. You can support us that way. Join us next week, though, where we are going to have Adam Santagello, writer of the comic book Mantle, on the show. I guess I should make this announcement right now because it's not going to happen. We are not doing the Beam Awards this year, unfortunately. In between Danny and I doing too many things at the same time, we just weren't able to properly advertise and get people noticing it to do this well. So we're going to skip this year, unfortunately. But we do have things in the work to do a live Beam Awards next year with Danny and I in the same room. We're going to figure this out. We will. If we can financially do this, we will do this. And yes, Danny, I'm talking to you. I'm telling you something, but
okay.
We don't know. I don't know for sure. But I'm letting you
know.
You
said it on the live show now. Now we got to make it happen.
Know just to be prepared. Just to be prepared. Keep that September open.
I'm gonna clear September.
Keep September open.
Okay.
But join us next week. We'll have everybody back. Until next time, though, everybody, sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.